Well, hello folks, this is Yamil for Gunstock Reviews. We're here at Galco Holsters in Phoenix, Arizona with Mike. How you doing, buddy?
Good to see you, my friend.
Well, Mike, okay, I know, I gotta admit this, I'm a FUD. Okay?
Yeah, I know.
I'm a boomer. So, I mean, heck, I even have the patch to prove that I'm a FUD. Okay?
Yes. Well deserved.
Yeah, of course. But you know what? That means I love 1911s. And if you love a really good 1911, you gotta have a really good holster.
I agree with you.
Leather holster.
Indeed.
Indeed. So here's something that I want you to tell me all about. This is the Thunderclap holster for 1911.
Yep.
But this is the new series called the Masterbilt Series.
Yes,
okay?
correct.
What makes the Masterbilt Series what it is? Tell me all about it.
So a couple of things about the Masterbilt Holster Series, and we can start with the Thunderclap here, but what I'm going to talk about really applies to everything in the Masterbilt Series, the holsters. So what we wanted to do was create really a premium holster line, okay? And for years we've occupied kind of a higher end space in terms of holster manufacturers. You know, we like to call it custom made without the weight. Mm-hmm. But what we wanted to make was really something very high end, very premium, but that is accessible and can be bought off the shelf, essentially. Mm-hmm. So we came up with the Masterbilt Series. What we did was start with the top 2% of premium steerhide available in the United States. There are only 2 tanneries left in the United States, and a lot of people don't know this, that are still doing vegetable tanning of the quality that we require. So we bid against upholstery manufacturers, shoe manufacturers, high-end bag manufacturers for the top 2% of available domestic steerhide production. And that's what we make the Masterbilt Series out of. Strictly out of that top 2%, which is hard to get. So we start there. Then during the manufacturing process, the Masterbilt Series is assigned to our craftsmen who have been here, are really our top level craftsmen. I mean, I'm talking about guys who have been here with Galco for 30 plus years. Okay, we've got one guy out there, I think he's been with the company 44 years. We've got Manuel in our molding department who, the last time we checked, had hand molded well over 1 million holsters in his career here. So it's guys like that who are assigned to do the Masterbilt Series. And that's part of the reason we call it Masterbilt. These are literally built by our master craftsmen who have been with us for decades and decades and decades. In terms of construction on the Masterbilt Series, the things you'll notice in common is going to be detailed hand molding. Thank you, Manuel. And they're all going to be lined. They're all going to have a smooth leather lining. So that's across the series, okay? So whether we're talking about this Thunderclap, the Revenger for revolvers, the Stow and Go Elite, you'll see those features in common, okay? The other thing is, of course, you've got the high quality stitching, and on the Thunderclap, you'll see the reinforced mouth and the reinforced belt tunnel at the back. So this gives you additional stability on the belt. And of course, the reinforced mouth keeps the holster open when you draw so that you can smoothly and easily return to the holster. Okay. So it really is a professional grade, top tier holster, one that is available over the counter. And so that's what we try to do across the Masterbilt Series. Absolute top quality design and construction that is available as a stock item across the board.
Okay, and speaking of belts.
Yes.
Something that just came out this week.
Yeah, last week, but yeah.
Is the Galco Masterbilt belt.
Yeah, so this is, once again, created from that top 2% of premium steerhide that we talked about. It is a holster belt, which means it is a double thickness belt. So you get the sturdiness required to hold up, say, a steel 1911 on your belt. This one is double stitched, 2 rows of double stitching. And the buckle itself is a flat design. It is cast here in our foundry. Another thing a lot of people don't know about Galco is that we're able to cast a lot of our belts in-house, our belt buckles, I should say, in-house. We've got a foundry just downstairs from where we're standing right now, and we cast most of our buckles in-house. So we're able to do this Masterbilt buckle as well. Again, it is a flat back design, so it lays very flat against your body. It gives a very neat and crisp appearance. The belt strap itself, like I mentioned, is 2 layers. You got about 2 layers of 7-ounce leather. And what we do is just sandwich those together, stitch them all the way around, and that gives you that sturdiness that you need, that stiffness that you need in a good holster belt, again, to carry a heavy gun like a 1911 or similar.
Yeah, I don't know how many times I've been around, given that Arizona, you know this, but for those who don't know, Arizona is open carry state.
It is, yeah.
And I've seen more than enough people out there go out there with a fairly decent gun on a $5 gun show holster on a skinny belt, bouncing around,
Yep.
you know, begging to be pulled out of their crappy holster.
Absolutely. You see that a lot. And I'm not sure what it is. You know, a guy will go and spend, you know, good money on, say, a nice Springfield pistol. And sometimes he'll go and find, like you said, this $5 nylon holster and then his Walmart belt, and you got the thing sagging way down, and, you know, and it's almost an invitation, like you said, for somebody else to grab it. Yeah. So if you're going to open carry, you know, retention holsters, a lot of people like them. I just like something that rides high, close to the body. You definitely don't want the thing sagging, hanging down like that. But also, it helps with, you know, even when you're carrying concealed. Mm-hmm. You know, you want the gun to stay in the position where you started, right? Mm-hmm. And that's important for a lot of reasons. A, it helps you avoid printing, but B, you want, when you need that pistol, you want that to be in the same place you're used to reaching and not having to fumble around to try to put your hand on the pistol.
Absolutely. Well, this is a fantastic, and like you said, all these holsters in the Masterbilt series
Yep.
are in stock, you know, for the most part.
They are stock items. You know, it's hard
Stock
to,
changes.
it does, and it's hard to predict. You know, right now we're going into the holiday season, for example. So inventories levels can, they go up and down,
yeah.
just like anything else.
And your guys are always, I know Manuel and I forgot the other guy's name.
Lupe?
Yeah, Lupe's been here
I think 44 or 45 years.
Yeah.
I mean, almost since the beginning of the company.
I've seen Lupe hand stitching this thing.
Yes, and these belts, yeah.
And I know the care and attention he puts in.
Absolutely.
And Manuel too, how much he goes to make sure these things are well put together.
Yes, and you know, we do spend extra time on the Masterbilt series, you know, so that all that hand molding, that detailed hand molding is perfect. The other thing is when we dry these, something we only do on the Masterbilt series is we dry them on what's called a last. And it's essentially, it sort of looks like a gun. And the holster goes onto this last, and it dries there so that when you get the holster, it doesn't need to be broken in. It comes out of the box ready to go. Mm-hmm. Which with leather holsters, you know, some leather shrinks a little, some shrinks a lot. Yep. Sometimes you need to break in the holster, but because we dry these on that last, when they come out of production, out of the box, out of the package, they're ready to go. Awesome.
Well, Mike, one last thing, remind everybody you can go to your website.
Yes, galcoholsters.com.
And of course, there's on top of the website is a select by firearm
right.
manufacturer.
Yeah, use the pull down menus. On one side you'll have your manufacturer, the other side it'll show you the model. Just make those selections and it will take you to all the holsters that we make, and then you can further narrow it by belt holsters, IWB, shoulder, ankle, whatever kind of carry you're looking for.
And of course, the Masterbilt, you make inside the waistband, outside the waistband. You do make a little bit of everything.
Yeah, and we have some more Masterbilt stuff coming, but I'm not allowed to talk about that just yet.
So stay tuned for that, because we're going to talk about them when they come out.
Yes, sir.
Well, Mike, thank you very much.
My pleasure.
I appreciate it. And guys, I'd like you to like this video, share this video, and subscribe to the channel. And please remain healthy, stay safe, and definitely have fun at the range.
Thank you for watching Gunstock Reviews. Please visit our website at www.gunstockreviews.com for more exclusive content. Please visit our Patreon page at www.patreon.com/gunstockreviews. Your contributions would be greatly appreciated and help us grow our selections and frequency of videos.